Casey, how's it going?
It's going great. Cameron, how are you?
So good. So good. Welcome
Turn
to,
on my camera so I'm not so impersonal.
yeah. Well, you got a nice little picture there all set up for you.
Yeah, it seems to not let me turn it on. It's probably your setting.
I just don't want to see your real face.
That's okay. It's okay. I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to either.
Yeah. Well, how's everything going lately?
Uh, you know, I've been posting a lot to Instagram. I've gotten quite a bit of interactions. Every video I post has at least 150 people watch it. So
Awesome.
it's not viral or anything, but I'm creating a presence of me walking through and doing model homes and talking about real estate and stuff like that. So
Nice.
social media wise, great. I have one client that I'm working for to try to get a commercial lease going for him. We wanted to buy a building, wanted to build a building, didn't work. Wanted to buy a building, didn't work. So now we're looking for leasing space. That's about
Hmm.
it.
Trying to find you. I don't know if I follow you. Oh, wait, here we go. I don't, but now I do.
On Facebook.
On Instagram,
Oh, okay.
you have been followed. Now I will
Oh,
see your
good.
stuff.
I need more followers. I just got a notification that you followed me.
Yeah. Um, The one thing that we didn't really talk about in Courtney's class is the going from social media to leads.
Yeah,
Um, there's kind of two schools of thoughts with this. It's number one is you do like the classic comment on this or do this thing and I will send you this or go to this website, link in the bio type of an idea, like a legit call to action, which seems very salesy. And I don't know if I like it on a personal account. The alternative to this is a non-call to action. You just are very active and posting that, like, this is my life, like that's what people do. Moms post pictures of their kids, and uh, people that go skiing post pictures of skiing, like you're just kind of posting of your life. So your life is real estate. So you just kind of post to that, no call to action. But then you do additional marketing on top of that. You go and have your conversations. You reach out to people. You do your newsletters. You text. You do events, like whatever else that looks like. And then that all becomes your time to really build your relationships. And you don't even need to mention real estate because they're probably already seeing it on Instagram and Facebook, TikTok, whatever they're following you on. Uh, so it just becomes natural that it comes up as you're doing all of this. So I like that as the personal way to do it. And even if you look at Courtney and stuff, there's not very many like, reach out to me if you need help with this. It's just more like, this is what's going on. I'm staging a house and this is how I do it type of an idea. So what's your game plan to make sure you're getting leads, getting closings, getting business?
well, my one when I do my calls are mostly to my fellow like contractors that I've worked with.
Hmm.
Um, because the people I work with are the owners of the company typically. And so I'm just calling them, hey, let you know I left here. I'm doing real estate, my general contracting business and design build stuff. So if you need a like I won't be available to help you with care, but I'll be able to help you if you need some additional office space or some additional yard space or something like that. I'm looking for a bunch of these cool warehouses that contractors are kind of moving towards, like
Mm,
industrial office flex.
yeah.
So talking to those guys, I don't really, Cam, I don't really know what to say exactly. I'm just trying to have conversations with them. So it's a bit it's a bit nerve-wracking for me because I haven't built up that immunity again like I used to have. So it's easy when I'm calling to yell about somebody not being on time. It's a little bit harder when I'm like, "Hey, got any business for me?"
Yeah. Well, what could you do to add value? You know, the whole Zig Ziglar quote, help enough people get what they want, you get what you want. Is there like a blanket statement of something that would add value to these people?
I know one thing that I can do to add value is to pass, give them referrals to different companies. You know, how's your business? Are you looking for work? Can I pass you on to anybody else? And that kind of creates that reciprocal agreement type thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. And that makes it so easy.
Can I do a video spotlight on your company or a case study or
Sure.
something like that?
Yep. Yeah, let me help you with some of that marketing. I've been ramping up. Let me feature you on everything that I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah, just kind of checking in. How is business? Like really, because a lot of time you're like, how's business? People are like, oh, it's good, staying busy. It's like, no, but like for real, like, how's it going? Because this
Yeah.
is a tough time. And sometimes just even like that circle back and ask, like, no, no, really, like how's it going? A lot of people will be like, it's kind of rough. It's a little bit slow. And then that's where you come in and say, how can I help? Do you want to be featured with me in some of these reels that I'm doing? Do you want me to ask around my network for some help? Do you need some help? Should I be asking my network who can come work for or with you? Like just kind of connecting all of those people. So
You're so good at this, bro.
I've stolen a lot from other people. This is Ryan Leak. That's his that's what he says you should do. Ask people how they're doing and then ask them again.
Ryan Leak. Is he a trainer or is he in the office?
He's a trainer. He's like the most entertaining person that I've ever seen give a speech. So he has stories upon stories of uh, things, and he's basically like imagine a comedian but taught you about business, and that's what you have in him. So if I could be more like any person, uh, as I'm teaching, it would be him because he's got a way to simplify, break down the steps, and then give very actionable advice. And he does it all while you're just having a good time laughing. So yeah, you should follow him. I should follow him. What am I doing? I don't even know if I'm following him.
How do I search? Is this what?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in the wrong profile. Lame. Need to go to
Yeah.
my.
So just go have some of those real conversations, see if you can add value. If you can, then you are going to get business from it. It's in the book Influence, he calls it the law of reciprocation. So if you give someone something, they feel
Is that
obligated to give you something back. And uh, if you feel like you've given something to someone, just mentioning like, hey, If you ever hear of anyone looking to buy, sell, build, whatever, however you want to word this, just kind of like put that idea in their mind to reach out to you, then a lot of the times business will come back because of it. And then these
Is
are
that
easy
from Robert
calls because you're going to help them.
Cialdini?
What
Yeah,
was that?
right. Was that Robert Cialdini's book Influence or a different one?
Yep, that one.
Okay, got
Yeah,
that one.
yeah. It's good to hear his name. I've never heard it out loud. I've only ever read it. So,
I I call him
so,
Robert Cialdini. I don't know how you do it, but it sounds
uh,
Italian, so I
that's
do
how I do it
Cialdini.
in my mind. So we're right there.
Cialdini doesn't sound right.
Yeah, yeah.
What else should I be doing?
You just get out there 1,000 different ways. I was reading something from Alex Hermosi yesterday that made me think that no one does enough. I mean, in comparison to him, no one does do enough. But uh, he's he what's it? He calls it like the rule of 100. So every week you have to have 100 contacts. I think he does this a day, but I'm doing it a week because we're real estate agents and we're lazy. But so every day he says, but I'm saying every week, have 100 conversations, or if you don't have 100 people to call, create 100 minutes of content that you can post to social media or whatever. And so it's just like going above and beyond with everything that you're doing. Because if you just go crazy, um, you'll get business. There's uh why do I always forget his name? He just came and spoke to us the other day. He runs KW Maps. Cody Gibson. He says that he coaches a couple of agents and that they're just dumb. He's like they're not smart, they're not good. They don't have really like what it takes to be a great agent. But what they do have is they just go get into action. And so he said Um, his thing is that this real estate agent needs to run 2 open houses a week or he won't be coached ever again. And that is
Yeah.
his thing. Do it however he wants, but they have to be at least 1 hour. And he has like a couple of parameters around the marketing of the open house, like so many signs and stuff like that. And he just does 2 open houses every single week. And what that causes is like imagine doing 100 open houses in a year. Like, of course you're going to find business. Randomly, you're just going to be in the most popular listing that went live. Uh, you're going to be that guy that's helping more agents. And so when they need someone to help out with the listing or an unrepresented buyer to go show a home, they're going to reach out to you. The leads that come to you, someone's actually going to end up buying a house. So can you just be in their way? Um, and so it,
So,
whatever you're
because I'm
doing,
in
do more.
Because I'm in Salt Lake, does it make sense to reach out to the Keller Williams office up here or just search our office's listings in Salt Lake and offer to do those? Courtney's given
Yeah,
me two
my
this
that's my
weekend.
favorite way is to search our office for things that are in Salt Lake County because th- agents in our office are less likely to want to do an open house for something like that. Now, that doesn't need to be your playbook. But whatever you're doing, uh, I would say up it because most people are like, I do an open house like 3 times a month. But then this guy is doing 2 a week. And so sheer numbers, he beats out. And it's not like that's that much more difficult. Like, can you do 2 open houses on a Saturday? Yeah. Could you do an open house sometime during the week and one on Saturday? Yeah. Like, you could figure out how to do something like that. But so, like, what's your version of doing 2, 3, 4 times more than someone else? And if you did that, would you get outsized results by doing it? The answer is probably yes, unless it's something like calling the same person 2 or 3 times more. Like that person might be bugged about you, unless you
Yeah.
have a real reason to call them.
Well, I think the open house thing I would feel very comfortable with doing because I spent so much time as a new home salesperson. I understand
Hmm.
the rapport thing and that whatnot. So doing the open, I did an open house last week for gosh, I can't remember her name all of a sudden.
Mikkel.
Courtney Huber.
Oh, Courtney. I love Courtney.
She has this old house that one of my other friends sold it earlier last year, and called it a tear down because the building's so old. It's like a 1919, and some
Yeah.
people bought it and rehabbed it and want 500K for it. But anyway, so I went into it and I'm like, okay, I can see both people's perspectives. Like the floor is really soft.
Hmm.
Um, but anyway, I did the tour, got five leads for her. The only lead that wasn't represented didn't want to be contacted from
I
me.
was just,
Four of the five had realtors, so I just passed that information on. I kept the one that was
yeah.
both, but
Yeah.
anyway.
Well, and then that's the thing, like imagine it's like the BYU basketball game last night. I don't know if you're a fan. They were like this close to beating number one Arizona. And it was all like they just missed too many shots. They had a lot of good shots that just hit off the rim, just like the back of the rim, like exactly where your coach tells you to shoot for kind of a thing. And my son was really upset that they lost. And I'm like, it's number one. And they had a whole bunch of shots that just like they just didn't happen to fall. And Arizona had a bunch of shots that finally went it like guy in their face. They like threw the ball up like a prayer and it just swished it kind of a thing. And so I'm like, you replay that game again and they're gonna miss more shots and we're gonna make more shots. Statistically, we should do that. And it's the same thing with open houses, is like, yeah, this time you have five, six people that come through that all don't want to work with you or are represented already. Next time you might get no one that walks through. Maybe the next time you get six people, all that walk through and one wants to buy it. And then just like, how can you just amplify everything that you do? Do you go out and knock doors? Do you post on social media? Do you run ads? Do you put it on the Facebook Marketplace? Like, what is your game plan that you can just do a little bit extra? And then when you're sitting in the open house, take time to reach out to people, have those calls, have all of that going on, and makes it easy. So,
Well, I what I'm planning on doing with Courtney's with these two open houses is I'd like to do some flyers, make a little video for it so I can post it early in the week, get out there, take some drone shots, and then go like pass out flyers to the neighborhood
I love it.
and just kind of introduce myself. So I'll just have those conversations one evening on a Thursday or Friday or whatever. But get planned early enough that I can do it.
Yeah, yeah. Go do that. Okay, well, keep me posted. Let's go.
Okay,
Let's go
sounds
build you
good.
a big business.
Thank you, Cam.
Yep. We'll talk
Bye.
soon. See you, Kate.